it's just like, wow, damn. Hey guys, it's Serena, and for today's video, y'all, I'm going to be filming an influencers pick my makeup video. And not just any influencers, y'all. These influencers are actually my friends, so I just texted all of my influencer friends, all my makeup friends, asked them their favorite makeup products. I designated a product for each of them based on, you know, what they do in the makeup industry, what they like to do. Like, a lot of my friends like certain products, a lot of my friends like certain techniques, so I kind of placed each person where they should be, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm super excited to film this video. Shout out to everyone who participated, all of my friends. I appreciate you so much for recommending me products. I'm so grateful, and I love you guys so much, and I miss you all. A little itty bitty disclaimer. Number one is that just because I don't like a product necessarily, or I don't give it a good rating that one of my friends recommended to me for the video, does not mean that I don't like my friend or that I'm trying to throw shade at them. Not everybody has these same opinions on makeup. I just asked them what they like, what their favorite stuff was, and if it didn't work well for me, then it didn't work well for me. Oh well. So no shade to them if I don't like the product they recommended. Don't take any offense towards it. I still love you guys, and I'm so grateful for the recommendation anyway. Secondly, I wanted to mention also, if I did not say your name in this video, if I didn't ask you to pick a product, I'm so sorry. I have like so many friends in this industry or whatever. Kidding. But I literally have so many makeup friends that I've met that I'm so grateful and blessed to have like friendships with. So if I forgot about you, if I didn't ask you, or if I just didn't have enough makeup products to ask all of my friends, I'm so sorry. Just know that I still love y'all, and I hope you aren't mad. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel already, what are you doing, sis? Be sure to subscribe to my channel, obviously, and click that bell notification button so you're notified every time you're gonna post a new video. Also follow me on all my social media sites. They'll be linked down below in the down bar as always. And if you guys want to see how I created this bomb ass makeup look from my best friend's makeup product recommendations, then just keep on watching. Alright y'all, now the first product we're going to be using today is primer, and you guys know I had to choose this person, my dear friend, to pick this product because their makeup is just always staying put, and I'm like, how you do that? So shout out to my friend Samuel Ray for picking this primer for me. He chose the E.L.F. Poreless Putty primer, so we're going to be using that today to prime my face or whatever. Samuel's makeup literally stays on so good. Like, I see him and I'm just like. So today we're just going to be using the Poreless primer. I had a new one just sitting in my drawer, so I'm gonna use that. I'm just taking it on a brush. I've used this primer before though. I really like it. People say it's comparable to the xoxo one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this primer on. Period. Canvas looking smooth or whatever. Alright y'all, primer is on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and deal with these brows because they non-existent, baby. Alright y'all, for brows I hit up my good friend Alfie. He chose the Urban Decay brow blade for me. I picked the color Dark Drapes, so hopefully it's my shade. So we're just gonna take the pencil side. It's dual ended. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill my brows in like I usually would. Oh my goodness, this is actually pretty dope. It's not too waxy. It's like the perfect consistency. Okay, Alfie, I see you. I fucking see you. Y'all, stop playing. Stop playing, what the fuck? What the fuck? Stop playing. This brow is looking really good. I'm gonna go ahead and take the pen side, which I'm a little bit spooked about or whatever. Okay, so maybe I'll do like, I'm gonna try it on my hand first so I don't fuck it up. Okay, it's not too pigmented. Let's see. Okay. Oh, cool. Kind of scary when you first do it because you're like, you don't want to apply too much pressure, but as long as you're light with it, you should be fine. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and spoolie out the front so it's not too harsh. All right, this actually looks pretty freaking dandy, man. All right, guys, so this is how my brow is looking. I actually really like it. It's not too harsh or anything. It looks actually really good. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other brow, and then I'll be back with y'all. All right, guys, the brows are all done, looking good, looking cute, looking sharp, baby. So I think I'm gonna start rating these products. As for the brow product that Alfie recommended to me, I'm going to give it a probably like a 4 out of 5 stars. I love it. The only con that it's giving me is that it doesn't have a spoolie on it, which obviously it can't have like 3 ends to it. That would be kind of weird, but I love the pencil part, the little like paint kind of like part whatever thing. It's cool, but I really like the pencil, so definitely 4 out of 5 stars. And then as for the E.L.F. Putty primer, I love this stuff. I use it all the time. That Samuel recommended to me, so I forgot to mention earlier, but I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. So Thank you, Samuel. All right, we're gonna go back to the brows later, but right now we're gonna move on to foundation. So for foundation, my good sis Louise Pay Me in Roses recommended to me the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation. I already have this one as well. It's a really inexpensive, matte, really full coverage foundation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it. I like to dot my foundation on first. I don't know how y'all do it. Just so I don't use too much product, I just dot it on. Don't forget the neck. I see you, girl, I see you. And then I'm just gonna blend out my foundation with the E.L.F. powder blurring brush. This foundation is super full coverage and it is like a matte finish, but it's not gonna make you super dry. So if you guys like a matte finish or if you're more on the oily side, definitely check out this foundation, and it's super inexpensive as well. So for the foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a, I would say I would give this a 5 out of 5 stars because I've used it before. I really like it. The coverage is great. It's inexpensive. They have a lot of shade ranges. It's just a great foundation. So definitely a 5 out of 5 stars for that one. All right, now moving on to concealer. We're going to be using the NYX Can't Stop or Won't Stop concealer, y'all. This concealer was recommended to me by my good friend Dennis, aka Christian Dennis. They recommended this to me. Again, I've had this product already. I didn't have to go out and get it, but I've used it before and I do really like it. All these shade names and everything that I'm using, if I don't mention it, will be down below in the down bar listed if you guys want to check it out. So I'm gonna first take some on the back of my hand just to carve out my eyebrows. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the places I want to highlight, like under my eyes, bridge of my nose, all that good stuff. All right, y'all, so now that my brows are carved out, I'm gonna go ahead and take this concealer and I'm just gonna highlight in the areas that I choose. So underneath my eyes, I'm gonna highlight the bridge of my nose, just a straight line down, on my tiny ass forehead, and then on my upper lip. I'm gonna go ahead and let the concealer sit for a little bit, about 30 seconds to a minute. Your concealer will get thicker and you'll have a better coverage. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that for a minute and then I'll blend it out with my beauty sponge.
And that's just on period.
And as for the concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I would give it 4 just because I love the concealer. It's very inexpensive. I love NYX, but I do wish it had a little bit more fuller coverage. Absolutely love the NYX HD concealer. That one literally is my favorite drugstore concealer of all time. This one's really good as well. I just wish it had more coverage like my NYX HD one. But overall, love it. I'm looking so fresh, so clean, so good so far. So let's keep it moving, shall we? All right, and now for setting powder, I have the Laura Mercier A setting powder. I went and picked up the translucent loose one and then also the medium deep color just so I can use the lighter one under my eyes and then the darker one to set my face. So this one was recommended to me by my good friend X-Ray MUA. Thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate your recommendation. I usually use the medium deep shade all over my face anyway, but I used to use the regular translucent one under my eyes and I wasn't really a fan of it, but granted that was a few years back. But I'm just gonna go ahead and take the translucent shade first and go ahead and set my under eyes, my lids, everywhere where I applied that NYX concealer, and then I'm gonna take the translucent deep shade and apply it on the rest of my face just to set it. Yeah, I haven't used this translucent powder in dumb long, my dude, so hopefully she comes through today, baby. I love the sound of like taking the sticker off of things, and it's just like so heartwarming, am I right? I'm just using my beauty blender to apply the translucent shade. Definitely is brightening up that area, so she's looking cute. Okay, Ray, I see what you did. I see what you did. I'm honestly so glad I did this video because one, I need a new makeup, but two is that I need an excuse to buy new makeup. And then I'm just gonna also go ahead and set my lids as well with the same powder. All right, y'all, it's looking pretty good. I do look pretty pale. I know. But that is what the medium deep shade is for. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open and set my entire face with this shade. Don't forget to set your neck, y'all. I know y'all put foundation there, so don't forget to set it with powder. All right, you guys, so for the powders from Laura Mercier A by my good friend Ray. Oh, that rhyme. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a 5 out of 5 because obviously I've used them before. I really like them, and honestly they look pretty good, especially on my skin tone. The powders look really nice. They're sitting nice. The only thing is the price, y'all. It's about like $38 or so. That's the only downfall, but they are super good if you guys are in the market for a powder. Definitely splurge on them. Save up your coins to get them. They're super good, so definitely a 5 out of 5 for them. All right, y'all, now it's time for bronzer. Now I'm sorry to you, but I do not trust anybody other than myself to use my favorite bronzer. I just can't. When it comes to bronzer, like I can't do anything else. I like will try other things sometimes. They don't work out for me. I just didn't want to risk it for this video. I wanted to have one thing that I actually knew I would like at least. So for bronzer, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer. You guys know the drill if you've been watching me. I've been using this since damn near freaking freshman year of high school. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze up my face, contour my nose, and then I will be back to show you guys what we got for some blush today. All right, y'all, now that we have our bronzer on, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my blush. So for blush today, we have the E.L.F. blush palette in the shade Dark. This blush palette was recommended to me by my good sis Queen Nova, y'all. I love you, Nova. I miss you so much, and we really need to link soon, period. Yeah, she said she really loves this, and it's super inexpensive too, guys. I haven't tried this product actually, so here we go. We're gonna see how this works. She said to mix them all together and like swirl them and see like what I get. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do what she says, okay? Oh bitch. Oh bitch, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Oh, I'm shook, babe. I'm shook. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it everywhere. I apply blush to my nose. If you don't, you're weird. Sorry to you. Literally, Nova is the blush queen. So I'm super glad that she recommended this to me because it is so beautiful. Stop. All right, y'all, so for the blush, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5 out of 5 stars, y'all. It was super pigmented for some drugstore makeup. Like, y'all, I was shooketh. The house down mama boots gagged, baby. And I'm gonna go ahead and use that powder that Ray recommended to me, just the Laura translucent powder. And I'm gonna actually mix it with the medium deep shade so I can have like a perfect shade for my skin tone. I'm gonna go ahead and carve out my cheekbones. So I do this just so it kind of like makes it a little bit more sharp and it cleans them up so it's not so like messy. Then I'm gonna do the same exact thing to my nose as well. All right, y'all, so I'm just gonna let that bake sit for a few minutes and then I'll be back with y'all to continue to look. Alright guys, and after I wipe off my bake, I usually like to set my eyebrows. So I'm going to go ahead and set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And this was recommended to me by my good sis, Williams Makeup. William, I literally just talked to you. I think it was yesterday, but I miss you, sis. Literally, I need to come out to LA ASAP. No, Rocky, babe. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my brows. I already had this one. I love it. Y'all know I had to call on the brow queen, okay? Williams brows literally never fail. They never do. Never. And for the brow gel, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4 out of 5 stars just because I feel like the Benefit one is a little bit stronger, but definitely a 4 out of 5. Thank you, William. Again, I appreciate I appreciate you. Let me take this crusty ass foundation off my lips, okay? All right, y'all, now it is time to do the eyeshadow. I'm gonna come back to the face a little bit later. Now for eyeshadow, we have the one, the only, Shane Dawson. I had to, I just had to. So y'all, Shane was so kind enough to, please hold 1 second. Shane was literally so kind enough to send me this huge care package, y'all. I can't even put it all barely in the screen, but Shane was so kind enough to send me a whole bunch of things. If you guys want to see specifically what he sent me over, you can go to my Instagram stories. It's in my PR2 highlight. So again, thank you so much, Shane. I appreciate you so much. So today we're going to be using his eyeshadow palette, the Conspiracy Theories. I'm going to go ahead and create a look on one of my eyes and probably come back to you guys when I have it figured out so I can show you how to do it on the other eye. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at the packaging. I can't. All right, y'all, so I went ahead and did this eye off camera, so I'm gonna show you guys how I did it on this eye. No one recommended this to me. I'm just gonna use my P. Louise base primer. This is in the shade Rumor 04. And y'all, I didn't have any fallout. I didn't even need to put a layer of powder on top of my skin, just in case any fallout were to come, but I didn't have any, so you guys don't have to. If you want to, be my guest, but just letting you know, you do not have to. All right, so the first shade I'm gonna go ahead and use in my crease is called Not a Fact. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it on a small kind of blending brush. The Anastasia one is the one I like to use. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in my crease. Make sure you don't set your P. Louise base. You're gonna want it to be as tacky as possible so you can get the best pigment as possible. And then don't blend it too high up because we're gonna use another transition shade to blend the outer edges of this shade. All right, and then to blend the outer edges of this shade, I'm gonna go ahead and go into Pigment. I literally love it. There's a little pig on it. It's so cute. I'm gonna take it on my Morphe M441 brush and I'm gonna go ahead and place that on the outer edges of Not a Fact just to give it another transition. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Trisha on my lid. It's a really pretty sparkly pink color. I love this shade, y'all. Y'all know I love my pink. You know I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that on my lid. I did spray my brush with a little bit of setting spray just so it can get the best pigment. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place that in the center of my lid. And then I'm just gonna go back into Not a Fact and blend out the edges of this so there's no harsh lines or demarcations, and then blend it all out again with the pink shade, the light pink shade. Then I'm gonna go into my lower lash line. I'm gonna take Not a Fact, but I'm gonna take it on the other side of the Anastasia brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and connect it to my upper shadow so there's not a gap there. And then I like my lower lash line shadow to go a little bit low. A lot of people don't like it, a lot of people do. It just depends on your preference. So go as low or as high as you want with this shade, but I'm gonna go ahead and blend it a little bit further down. And then I'm gonna take that fluffy brush from Morphe again and go into Pigment. Sorry, I keep tapping on this. It's probably annoying, so sorry. And then go ahead and blend out those outer edges with that shade as well. And then for my inner corners, I'm just gonna take my ColourPop concealer in the shade Fair 00. Again, no one recommended this to me, but I think it's necessary for what I'm about to do, just so the shade can have a little bit more pigment to it and it can stand out more because yellows do fade a lot when you don't have anything under them. And on top of that, I'm gonna take the shade Food Videos and put it right where I just placed that white concealer from ColourPop. All right, you guys, this is the look. I love it. These eyeshadows are super duper bomb. Again, not just saying that. I actually was gonna order it when it first launched months ago, but I never got around to it. So thank you so much, Shane. Again, I really do appreciate you. You and Jeffrey did that. I love how this look turned out. I would give this palette a 5 out of 5 stars. I'm definitely going to be doing more looks with it in the future, so stay tuned and subscribe if you aren't already, sis. But continuing on with the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some liner. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty eyeliner. This one is called the please hold. It's just like, can I not read? Or it's called the Huda Beauty Duo Eyeliner Pencil. It's called Life Liner in the shade Very Vanta. This eyeliner was recommended to me by my good sis, Kayla girl. Thank you so much, Kayla. I love you, girl. She's literally so nice. I literally love you, Kayla. You're my girl, and I really miss you. I'm gonna be applying this Huda liner. I'm just gonna do a thin line on my waterline. No, thin line on my upper lash line. So this is a dual-ended liner, so it has a liquid side, and then the other side is a, oh, you can put it in your waterline. That's cool. Okay, well then I guess I'll do that. I'm gonna go ahead and take the liquid side and do a thin line on my upper lash line, and then in the waterline I'll take the other side and put it in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, you guys, so I went ahead and applied that eyeliner. I'm gonna have to give it a 3 out of 5 stars. No shade to nobody, okay? I still love you, girl. I still love you. It's just the fact that I'm so used to using my NYX liquid liner, and it has a very long tip and it's very liquidy because my eyes are very large, so I need like a long like liner to go like all across my eye, and this one is very short compared to the NYX one that I usually use, and also it's very thick. The formula isn't thin or runny at all, and I'm used to a thin runny like liquid formula. I'm gonna have to give it a 3, especially for the price too. I think it was around like 20 something dollars. I think definitely wouldn't pay this much for it if it wasn't for this video, but at least I tried it. It was nice to try new things, but definitely you can get a better liner for a better price. All right, y'all, now for mascara, I have the Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Curl Mascara. This one was recommended to me by Kayla, her name is also Kayla, which is funny. But she is literally the queen of mascara. She doesn't wear lashes at all, so I knew I had to ask her for her recommendation. Definitely check her out if you haven't already. So I'm not going to be wearing mascara by itself, but I will show you guys how it looks and how I like it before I apply my falsies. I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my upper lashes and my lower lashes. All right, y'all, I hate to say this. This might sound ridiculous.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. Sorry to this man.
But I am not a fan of this mascara. I'm going to give it a... I'm gonna give it a 3 stars just because, again, I'm used to using very thin wands. So like the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black, that is my favorite drugstore mascara of all time. It's a very thin wand and it's long. This one is the exact opposite. It's very thick and it's shorter. And I'm not a fan of thick, like short wands, just because my lashes aren't very long to begin with, so I need a long wand to kind of start from the bottom and go all the way to the top and kind of wiggle my way up. So this one didn't really do much for me. It did give them a curl, I will give it that, but especially for my bottom lashes too, I like a very thin wand so I can easily lengthen them. Again, thank you for the recommendation, Kayla. I really do appreciate it. It's not a bad mascara, it's just not necessarily my cup of tea, which is okay. All right, y'all, now for lashes, I had to ask my baby bougie Billy, literally my best friend in the entire world. I love you, Billy. I miss you, and I'm coming to LA soon, baby. ASAP. But yeah, I had to ask Billy. I actually put him onto this brand of lashes, but he told me that I should wear them because he likes when I wear this pair. So this is the Sweetheart lashes in the style Lindsay. These are literally one of my favorites. Super wispy, and they're not too expensive either. I think they're like $14 or so. But yeah, I love these lashes. Thank you, Billy, for letting me use them today. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop these on, and then I'll be back with you guys. I'm telling y'all, lashes make all the difference. Bad bitch, mediocre. Bad bitch, mediocre. Bad bitch. Alright, you guys, and for highlighter today, I'm going to be using the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Illuminati. This one was recommended to me by Calm, aka Calm UA. I love you, sis. Oh my gosh, literally my Sacramento sis. You need to come back here and we need to link, period. But yeah, y'all, so he recommended this one to me. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it with my Morphe brush. This one is the Morphe M510 brush. Oh, bitch, stop playing. Stop playing, okay? Calm, this is where you got me, because at first I thought this color was going to be way too pale for my skin tone, but baby, you proved me wrong. You did. Oh, and I forgot to rate the lashes, but the lashes are going to be a 5 out of 5, obviously. I love Sweetheart lashes. I definitely recommend the company. All right, you guys, and now for lips, I'm going to be using Shane's products again. We're going to be using the gloss. This is what he recommended for me to use today. I'm super excited because y'all know I love me a good clear gloss, so let's see what it's about. I'm not really gonna line my lips or anything because ain't nobody got the time for that. Oh my gosh. Bitch, not it smells like root beer. Not it smells like root beer. Stop playing. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Wow. 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 That's the real gag. I did this just because it smells like root beer. That's all. Nah, but for real, y'all, I would give this one definitely a 5 out of 5. It literally smells like root beer. It smells so good. It's super clear. It's not thick or sticky at all. It's the perfect consistency. And it looks good on my lips, so that's a plus or whatever. Oh, and sorry, the Artist Couture highlight is definitely going to be a 5 out of 5. I love Artist Couture highlights. They're super pigmented. So definitely a 5 out of 5 for that one. Thank you again, Com, for the recommendation. All right, you guys, and the final last step of this is going to be obviously setting spray. So the setting spray that I got today was the Urban Decay All Nighter one. And this one was recommended to me by Miss Carrie, baby. From the one and only Carrie Colby. Girl, I love you. Literally drag queen. Superstar, should be on RuPaul's Drag Race. Hit her up. But yes, thank you so much, Carrie. I miss you, girl. And yeah, thank you for the recommendation. Obviously, I've used this one before, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face. Oh, bitch. We looking good, okay? I got some nice ass friends. Thank y'all. Alright guys, this is the end of my influencer beauty guru friends choose my makeup. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, no shade, no hate to anybody in this video if I didn't pick you or if I didn't like your product you recommended. No hate, no shade. I love y'all anyway. But on a good note, I didn't hate anything I used in this video, thank the Lord. But I do want to show you guys a few of my favorites that I used in this video. So my top 3 favorites of this video that I would definitely recommend getting is definitely the E.L.F. blush palette. Again, recommended by Nova. Thank you, girl, for recommending this to me. It has 4 colors in it, and I got mine in the shade dark, and it was really inexpensive, so I would definitely recommend this palette. Secondly, I want to recommend the powder that Ray told me about. So this one is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This one is not the medium shade. I've already used that one, so I kind of know how I like it, but I haven't used the translucent one in a while, as I stated before, so it works pretty good. It is on the little bit more expensive side, but you know, you get what you pay for. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this one as my top 3, as another product in my top 3. And then last but not least, I wanted to recommend the gloss from Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star's collection. Literally so good. It smells like root beer. Like, I didn't know how to smell to it when I first applied it, and I was like, shook the house down boots, but I'm like, yeah. But I really love it, and I'm so excited because I love clear glosses, especially when I'm not wearing makeup. I can just throw it on and it smells good. And yeah, so these are definitely my top 3 products out of this whole video. If I would recommend to buy anything, it would be definitely these 3. But yeah, guys, I love how this look turned out. Again, thank you to every one of my friends who participated in this video for me. I love y'all so much, and I'm so blessed and grateful for y'all. So again, thank you a lot. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel already, be sure to subscribe, sis. What are you doing? Also click that bell notification button so you're notified every time you're gonna post a new video. Also follow me on my social media sites. They'll be linked down below in the down bar as always. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. All right, bye guys.